Hi everyone, I am back from Helsinki. I have been back for about a week. It's Tuesday and I got back last Wednesday, I believe. And I am gonna finish this yarn today. So we're gonna see that, but I wanted to give you a cross stitch update before I go toss this into some water. First of all, I finished a project before I left and I never showed you. So I'm gonna show you that right now. It's hanging on the wall. There it is. I finished this like right before I left, I think, and I hung it up when I got back. I believe I got this on Etsy, so I'll link the pattern below. I did change up some of the colors. Everything that's purple was actually supposed to be red, but I liked purple better. It's done, it's cute, I love it. And then I will show you my progress on the cottage that I have been working on. It's kind of a mess with all these threads everywhere, but hopefully you can see it. I pretty much finished the house last night. There's a few little things I have to do, but look at it. It's looking so good. Oh my gosh, putting in that progress. I'm working on it every night. I love it so much. I'm just having so much fun with this pattern. Really nice. I still have a border to go, and I think I have like another little plant pot thing over here with some vines and all the flowers, but it's getting there. It's looking so good. All right, so this is what I spun up in Finland. I think it's okay to wet finish. There are some like kinks right here and throughout where maybe the yarn got a little thin and it's like a little inconsistent, but I think it'll be okay once I get it wet and like set the twist and all that. So I don't think I'm gonna rewind it. I think it's gonna be okay. Let's go do that. Alrighty, I just got a very exciting package. I'm gonna go get it and we're gonna set it up. It's so exciting. Hi. All right, I'll be right back. I love that it says fragile, yet the box is like all open up here and it's kind of destroyed, but I know you see that. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Okay, let's open it up. I was having some issues organizing my embroidery floss, and I will show you my system currently, and I'll show you, of course, what this is, because this is gonna help me a lot, and it was on sale. It was actually like 40% off, which was such a good deal. So I went ahead and went for it. Okay, we have another box inside of a box. Good, it's packaged well. Oh my God, beautiful. So I got, I believe it's called the Studio Starter Bundle, something like that. It is, well, you can add on to it. So this is the first part at the top, which has this spot right here. So you can embroider something and put it on top or cross stitch. And you can open this and it gives you this embroidery pattern and the fabric to do that, but it has compartments in there. This goes right on top of this. These open up, little handles, and you can put these felt bobbin holders in there. I was originally just gonna buy one of these, and I think it's $68, but they were out of stock. But the Studio Bundle, like I said, was 41% off, and it came with all of this stuff. And if you just buy this individually, you're gonna have to buy these individually. So it's kind of a nice deal. And each one of these holds 100 bobbins, which is really awesome. DMC comes in like 489 colors, almost 500. So you can buy just the drawers and not this part. So you can add on and stack it up for all of the floss that you have. I'm not sure how much I have. I wouldn't say I have 100, but I guess we'll see. And what else comes with the Studio Bundle? They give you more bobbins, which is great because I am running out. 28 in each of these. That's pretty good. And then it also came with, now this is kind of ridiculous. And honestly, it's like I didn't need what else came with the bundle, but what was I gonna do? I really needed some organization, but it came with 100, I think, of their most popular flosses. So I have 100 more flosses. So yeah, I guess I do have a little bit over 100 that I can fit in here, which is great. I probably have doubles, but we'll see when we get there. My current setup is in these, which are so great. Like, I really love these, but my only issue was that I did have it all in order of color, but I have some floss that is off-brand, so those don't have a number. And then I have a whole bunch of DMC here that have a number. So when I was looking through my floss when it was color-coded, I had to pick through all of the off-brand colors to find the numbers that I needed. So then I decided, okay, I will organize it by number in one of them and then put the off-brand ones in another, and that's fine. But whenever I need to add a new floss to here, I have to move flosses down on this side in order to fit in the other floss. It was just a pain. It just wasn't working, okay? And this is so good, and this is really great for traveling, and it's also so great for many other crafts, any crafts that you have small things of. So I'm gonna transfer all of these into here in order. It's gonna make it a little bit easier for me to sort the numbers. And these are all of my extra floss that I have, like doubles of. So I'm gonna put the doubles up here, which is great. My floss and everything usually is hidden in a drawer. So this is actually really nice to have it out and about where I can see everything and easily access it. So that's really great. I'm so excited about that. And I also have the DMC numbers so you can label the bobbins. So I'm gonna put that in there. And I think I'm gonna put you on a time lapse of me organizing this thing. So let's get into it. Okay, hi everyone. I just got my eyes dilated. Fun. That's why I look like this. I look ridiculous. But I had to drive to Boulder for an eye appointment. I don't know, but it's an hour away from my house. So I'm gonna go to Art Parts, which is a craft thrift store out here, because might as well, while I'm out here, go do that. And I'm very excited to see what they have. Yes, and then also I'm driving in the opposite direction of Boulder, going all the way down to Colorado Springs, and there are 2 thrift stores there that I would like to go to. So today is kind of going to be full of some crafty thriftiness, and I am just ecstatic about it. So let's go head over to Art Parts. So now I'm in Colorado Springs, and I'm gonna go into this thrifty craft store called Who Gives a Scrap. It is one of my favorites ever, and I'm so excited to see what they have. Hopefully some good stuff. And then I'm going to my friend's house who has the fiber farm. So you might see some animals later, some alpaca and goats and dogs and all that. So it's gonna be real fun. Let's go take a peek at what's in here. Alrighty, so it's the next day and I want to show you what I got from the thrift stores. First of all, I'm going to go over this right here, which was shocking to say the least. I was hoping one of the thrift stores that I went to would have fiber, but I was not expecting this. This is 14 ounces or about 400 grams of raw alpaca fiber, and I got it for $20. This was at Boulder at the store called Art Parts, and they had 2 bags of this gray color and 2 bags that were brown. And I already have some brown alpaca, so I decided that I wanted to get the gray one. And it's so beautiful. Look at this like stripe. It's just stunning. Like the colors are amazing and it's pretty clean. It says raw, but it barely smells like anything. And there's some is it called vegetation or vegetable matter? I don't know what you call it, but there's like some hay, straw, whatever in there. And it's so soft. Oh my gosh. So I think the way that I'm going to use this is I'm going to put it on my blending board and make like a bat out of it almost, and then try to make some roving or something, and then I'll be able to use it and spin with it. But look at this. It's so pretty. It's so soft. It smells clean and it feels clean. Okay, well there is some dirt coming out of it, so I don't know, but we'll figure it out whenever I decide to get around to like processing this, I guess. And I just felt like I should have bought all of the bags, but it wasn't in my budget to buy, you know, $80 worth of fiber, but I really should have gotten maybe the second bag of gray, because you can also dye this, you know, it's light enough for that. This is an amazing deal. Like I spent $100 on 250 grams of fiber from Finland. This bag right here. This was 89 euros and it turned out to be about like 100 something in USD. So yeah, that's very expensive for 250 grams. I know it's dyed and it's a comb top and it's so beautiful and lovely, but that is still very expensive compared to 400 grams for $20. Although I do have to, you know, process it and whatever, it's still such an amazing price. It's gonna be really fun actually to work through this and kind of get some experience on working with like raw fiber. So I love this. This was definitely the highlight of my day yesterday. For sure. And then I got some other things. Oh my gosh, some really great things, truly. So let's go through the fabric. I picked up 2 fabric rolls. I believe these were $2 each. And this one is almost like, I don't even know what to call this. I'll bring it up close so you can see the texture, but it reminds me of almost like a sweatshirt or something, but it's not brushed on one side. It's not like fuzzy. It's just like the same texture, but it's soft enough to be fabric for a garment. And I was thinking maybe some shorts out of this would be really nice. Just basic gray, like sweat shorts. Really easy, comfy, and you know, $2, can't beat that. And then I grabbed this one. I don't know, I thought this one was really fun. I love purple and I really liked the pattern on it. I really love this pattern. I don't know, something about it was so nice. This is like a thick, almost canvasy fabric. Definitely something like home decor. I'm not really sure, but it's probably a couple yards maybe. And I think it's a good amount of fabric for something, but I loved the color. I love the pattern. It's so fun. And then I got 3 zippers. These are 50 cents each. And I got some short ones because it's hard to find really short ones, especially now that Joann is closed. It's just hard to find zippers like this, short zippers. So I got some fun colors, a brown one, a pinky like coral one, and a purple one. And I also got a bunch of Aida cloth or fabric for cross stitching. I got this dark blue one. I don't know what the count is. I would have to manually figure out the count with a ruler. This one's decently big. It's 14 by 15 inches and it was $2.25. This one is 18 by 27.5 inches, which is pretty big. Oh, it says 28 count. Jobalan, I don't know, that's maybe the brand, but it was $5.25. Pretty good. That's a large amount of fabric, and it's a smaller count, which I prefer more than like 14 counts. I was trying to avoid buying any more 14 count. This one was $2.50. It is 12 by 18 inches, 22 count, which is also really good. I tried to buy all like the really big pieces because then you can cut them down to whatever size you want. So this is 9 by 17. This was $1.75. I don't know what the count is. I got this tan color, 6 by 18 inches for $1.25. This one was 12 by 18 inches and it was $2.50. I do like buying these colors. Like this dark blue one is beautiful and this tan one, but I wanted to get a bunch of white because if they're all cotton, I can dye them myself to whatever color I prefer. So that is why I went with like a lot of white. And then I got 2 pattern things. I think this was 50 cents, but it's patchwork patterns, one, and this is all cross stitch. So they kind of look like quilts, but they're cross stitched on there. So cool. So this gives you the chart on how to make the patterns. They look cool. They're so cute. I love it. I don't know if I would make it like a pillow, but something with this pattern would be just really cool. And then I got a book. This book was, I believe, $2, and it is 555 Fabulous Cross-Stitch Patterns by Donna Cooler. And I'm gonna go through this so quickly and show you some of my favorite things that I found in here because there are some really fun hobby related cross stitch patterns, and I had to buy this book because there were a few things in here that I was like, that's so cool. So I'm going to show you right now some of my favorite ones. So these are the categories that they have. This one is my favorite, hearth and home. Oh my gosh, do you see this? I really love these, but these ones, so cute, especially this one. Look how amazing that is. How cute is this? Any kind of gardening stuff, love. We have some more flowers. I love a good pansy, love a good sunflower as well. Oh my gosh, this right here, all these vegetables, obsessed. And now we're coming up on my favorite section, hearth and home. Little basket full of yarn, also love that. So cute. This heart, oh my gosh, it's like a patchwork heart. Cute little homes over here. Oh, this page right here. This is why I bought it. This is a spinning wheel. What? This sewing machine, the basket. Oh my gosh, everything about this is amazing. I could not believe they had this and I was like, wow, I gotta buy it. It's $2. I gotta buy this book. Again, another basket full of yarn, some quilting patterns over here, a cute little cottage, more quilting things here. Just the best. I really, truly love it. Oh, and then this page. Oh my gosh, look. These are seed packets. Oh my gosh, just the best thing that I've ever seen. I'm so glad that I pulled this book and looked through it because, just amazing. It's worth way more than $2, I would say, for sure. Oh wait, this moon with the purple and the hearts. That is so cute. I love it. That is pretty much all of the things that I really, 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 really loved about this book. Awesome, so good. And then I went to Who Gives a Scrap, which is in Colorado Springs, and I did find a few things there. They also had some roving, but it was expensive. Like it was pretty expensive. They had little tiny baggies of different colors of roving for $2 each, and they had a bag probably this big of, I think it was alpaca, and it was brown, and it was $20 for a small bag like that. And I was like, I just bought $20 worth of alpaca and it was this big. So I didn't get any roving there at all. They did not have any spinning things at all either, but they did have a ton of cross stitch stuff. So I went for it. Okay, I did. I'll show you this one first. It was cute. It's $2. It's a cross stitch kit. It looks like somebody already had started on it. Right here, it is this, which is really cute. And of course, I want to change the colors. I don't vibe with the pink or yellow. I just really liked the jar because I I love jars. So I saw the jar and I went, oh my gosh, that's actually so cute. I can change up the colors on the flowers and make it my own. And you know, it's $2, why not? And then I got some more cloth. This is Aida cloth. It was $8 and it's a pretty big amount. I don't know how big it is and I don't know what the count is, but I decided to grab it because it was pretty giant. And I feel like I can always use Aida cloth. So when I'm wanting to do another pattern, I can just pull from my library of cloth and see what works the best. I wanted to buy one of these on the DMC website. I was gonna buy like the $7 color book thing, and it just has printed pictures of the colors. And then I saw this for $1, and it is the actual floss right here. It has all the numbers. It is pretty old looking. I don't know how old it is. It says 6th edition. Of course, DMC has probably added so many more since this was released, but I thought it was so cool to have a little library of colors like this. And I'm really jazzed that I could find this at the thrift store for $1. Just amazing. Really, really good deal, definitely. And then this kit, I bought something so big. Look at the amount of floss in here. Oh my gosh, I haven't opened it at all yet. I think it's sealed. Yeah, it's a sealed kit, never been opened. It was $16, and this is just really exciting. Let me open it for you. This is by Teresa Wentzler, and I Googled her last night. Apparently she's well known in the cross stitch community, or maybe was well known a little bit ago. I'm not sure if she's really well known right now in like during modern times. I have no idea, okay? But I did see that she was, I don't know, talked about a little bit. So people know her, and this is it. It is a bell pole, which I guess bell poles were really popular in the like 1700s, which is awesome. I love the 1700s. They are fruit, and what's really interesting is that I was on the DMC website and they have a bunch of free patterns, and I had downloaded a whole bunch of fruit patterns because I really loved them and I wanted to make some kind of thing with the different fruits. And then I saw this and was like, well, this is perfect. $16 is nothing for this pattern unopened, and the amount of floss that you get. It is 5.5 inches across and 30.5 inches long. So definitely pretty massive, but look how beautiful it is. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. It's gonna be amazing. I can't wait. Of course, nowadays, no one has bell poles in our homes because we have modern homes. So it's gonna be a wall hanging, and I'm very excited. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Look at this. Wow. It's gonna take forever, but I think this is just gonna be something I work on in the background when I'm working on other projects. Wow, that is a chart. Let me bring it in here so you can see. I really like the color-coded charts, but this will work out just fine. Look at those symbols. Wow, it looks like a different language. Oh my gosh. So this one is the Fruit Bell Pole, number 41171, and it is on 28 count fabric, and it comes with backing fabric as well and a needle. So let's get this out. Oh my, okay, no, this is the backing fabric. I was like, what is this? If you can tell, it's very smooth. So this is the backing fabric, but even the cloth to work with here, this fabric, wow, tiny, very small. And oh my gosh, I don't even know. This is so much floss. I'm in shock, truly in shock. I'm assuming this is DMC and the numbers go with the DMC flosses. Wow, I just can't believe it. I'm just in shock. It's amazing. They're so beautiful. Okay, so that is this kit that I got, and I just can't believe that it was unopened and it has all the floss and everything that you need, and it's beautiful. It's so beautiful. So one day you're gonna see me working on this, and it's probably gonna take a really long time, but I'm excited to get started on it whenever that time will be. Whoa. And that is it. That is all I got from the thrift stores. I think I spent $58 $8, which isn't too bad with the fiber over there being the most expensive thing, and a lot of cross stitch stuff. Yeah, everything else that I got was cross stitch except for like the zippers and the fabric, but a decent amount. I'm happy with my haul. I just love going to these thrifty craft stores because you never know what you're gonna get. And sometimes you get some really amazing things like that fiber and this kit right here and these colors, just so many good things. It's just the best. It beats going into a normal craft store where you can buy everything new because I don't know, those are so predictable, and the thrift stores just are, I don't know, a treasure trove of crafty things that are at the best price, and sometimes you can find some really good gems. So I recommend trying to find a little crafty thrift store in your area, or if you're in Denver, there's so many of them here. So definitely put that on your list if you are traveling to Denver or Colorado Springs or Boulder anytime soon. Alrighty, bye.